Reprenons notre aventure de la nuit du lapin. Chargeons la partie. Hop. D'ailleurs, je vais effacer celle-ci. On va charger celle-là. Nous sommes entrés dans les jardins. Nous, ils avaient déjà viré quand on était arrivé sur son jardin à lui. On est très apprécié visiblement.
To the right are the gardens, check. The way to the town square leads across the tree route, and if I follow the path in the other direction, I'll come to the edge of town. That's the back of the tree trunk cafe. That's a lot of mailboxes.
There's a lot of room in our house, and a lot of hairs. We have even more tunnels than the wood dwarfs. Of course, there are only 3 of them. Hey. Hey, you. This is private.
La même chose que quand on arrivait sur l'arrière. Lui, il a le droit, hein, pourtant.
The mouse walks around totally lost in thought. That's the back of the tree trunk cafe. That big flower is really interesting.
Hey, what are you doing sniffing around?
I'm just admiring the big pretty flower.
Flower. Rubbish.
C'est cool qu'il y ait
The garden with the big flower seems to
cette
belong to
fonctionnalité
the
là
mouse
avec
with the
la
backpack.
pièce magique.
No, it belonged to old Uli.
Voir tout ce qui est interactif.
Old Uli.
Yeah, old Uli. Old Uli. He ran a pharmacy, but he vanished.
And how did he disappear?
It was during the first crow attack. Bang! Just like that, he was gone. Some say he found something out.
Found something out? What?
Well, about where the crows come from.
Oh.
Why they always come from.
On les a jamais rencontrés, mais apparemment les
Why
corbeaux
they
posent
know
problème
something
hein,
about the
dans cette
river,
ville.
too. He wasn't always doing research up there for nothing. That led to his doom.
What about the river?
Well, it overflows its banks. Were you born yesterday? Do I really have to spell everything out for you?
Arato.
What a sturdy looking rake. It probably belongs to the hare family. But becoming useful.
C'est à moi.
Hey, you. What are you doing with our family rake?
Oh, I'm just borrowing it for a moment. Last night the wind blew all these leaves onto our lawn.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Petit
Oh,
menteur.
off you go. Those leaves aren't going to rake themselves.
Merci mec.
Hey you, everything okay?
Coffee.
Il est HS.
Somebody's shirking dish duty.
I'm meditating.
C'est la maison.
Nice
Jardin.
garden.
This is private property.
Okay.
Ok.
What a strange statue. The upper half is missing, and now it no longer has eyes.
Un fût.
Memo. We need more blue juice. Well, the barrel looks empty, but the tap can still be used.
Ok. Ça c'est bon, ça on ira après. Je pense qu'on a fait toutes les petites interactions par ici. Alors il y avait aussi des petits collectibles, hein, des gouttes de rosée, je crois que ça s'appelle comme ça, je suis plus sûr. Comment est-ce que je peux voir comment ça s'appelle? Succès, autocollant, quatuor. Non, je sais plus où c'est noté. Je crois que c'est des gouttes de rosée, je vais les appeler comme ça à défaut d'un autre titre. J'en avais récupéré 2. Hop. Il y en a une troisième en bas là.
And another.
Ça m'en fait 3. Merveilleux. Bon, je pense qu'on a récupéré ce qu'on avait récupéré. On part ici. Là, on est sur le bord de la ville. Là. On est dans la périphérie.
There's not even one bee inside. But judging by the sweet smell, the bee's only just left. How odd. I thought crows were a problem here. Why would they build a statue to them? Quite round, the others too, but especially this one. The pumpkins here are incredibly big. On the other hand, I have been talking to mice that are my size. By comparison, a giant pumpkin is almost unspectacular.
Alors avant de regarder la suite de l'écran, il y a une sucette sans sucre ici.
Sugar-free? What kid would want something like that?
On a du miel là.
Good idea.
Zou.
The lollipop already looks a lot tastier this way.
Voilà, on a maintenant une sucette avec du miel. Grosse citrouille là-bas aussi.
The others too, but especially this one.
Celle-là notamment.
It looks like wood. It smells like wood. I think the house is made of wood.
Un
Very
petit Sherlock Holmes. Ah oui,
Hedgehog Brothers Carpenter.
jusque là.
What can we do for you today? Nobody here. Nice, the way it babbles along. A lost piece of
Il y a
wood.
quelques
This'll
coquilles,
be
j'ai
okay.
l'impression, dans
We'll find your mummy.
les textes. Hein. Et il parlait de, entre guillemets, bavarder. Et bizarrement, j'ai l'impression que c'est pas spécialement ce que le personnage voulait dire à la base.
Wow, what a big leaf. The pumpkins here are incredibly big. On the other hand, I have been talking to mice that are my size. By comparison, a giant pumpkin is almost unspectacular. My head sounds almost the same. It says A. Molina. No advertisements, please. How
Très bien.
mysterious. Strange. And locked. Something about this pumpkin is different. It's round and big and orange. I can't put my finger on it, but something about it is different.
Peut-être le fait qu'il y ait une cheminée qui en sorte. Hein.
Maybe you can use it to call someone. You'd have to be about half my size to fit through there. Quite round, the others too, but the tree is like a second sky over Mousewood, only greener and more tree-like.
Ça c'est pour y aller. Ça mène derrière l'hôtel de ville. Ok. Alors apparemment j'ai une goutte que je peux choper au-dessus de la porte étrange. Ah oui là. Excellent.
Another drop.
Et une au-dessus de la citrouille qui est en bas. Oh là. Oh, oh.
And
Dans
another.
l'obscurité. On avait deux petites gouttes par ici. Ok. Passons par ici. Bonjour.
Step right up and admire the goods, but make sure that your eyes stay in your head. Although that wouldn't be a problem, because we have outstanding glass eyes among all the things you can buy here at ridiculously low prices. Ridiculously low. At Church Mouse and Son.
Glass eyes?
And much more. The travelling merchants, Church Mouse and Son, have everything you've ever wanted, will want, and will need. Even though you don't know you want it, will want it, or will need to have wanted it.
You're
Truc de
talking
marchand, hein,
actor.
création des besoins.
Funny you should say that, but let's get down to business. What do you need, boy? Church Mouse and Son have everything.
Quelque chose qui ait du goût. Est-ce qu'il y a des figurines? Quelque chose pour jouer dehors. Quelque chose
I'm
qui ait du
looking
goût.
for something tasty. Maple syrup cheesecake. With walnuts?
Even better. A mud pie with twigs and rocks in the shape of a heart.
Mud pie? Ugh. Thanks, but no thanks.
It's very realistic. Mud fans know what I'm talking about. Isn't that right, Junior? He'll be taking over the whole shop soon.
Ah oui, il a l'air dans un bon état, Junior. Hein.
Well-earned retirement. Soon you can sell your own mud pies. Junior, he's shy, but a terribly good businessman. I believe in him, really, really strongly. You hear? Junior? It's so nice to know that
Je sais pas quoi en penser tant que je sais pas dans quel état est Junior.
Well, then take this one time only, a small but exquisite promotional gift. A red thread. Here, let me tie the thread to your amusing round coin.
Oh cool, je peux en faire un collier ou un truc comme ça. Merci.
By the way, will not be accepted as payment.
Very decorative. Thanks.
The high-quality red thread I gave you should lead you back to Church Mouse and Son whenever you need exquisite things. Things of
Whoa.
every kind. Pretty things, tall things, small things, white things, bright things, filled things, spilled things, things with sugar, things with mud,
Yeah,
silly things.
okay.
If you're looking for things, come to Church Mouse and Son. But don't take too long. Soon I'll be handing my business over to my talented son, so that I can retire to the Coconut Palm Islands. We're still saving up enough money for the trip.
Non.
Isn't that right, Junior? Junior?
Thank you. I'll be sure to come in if I need
Things!
things.
We have stuff too.
Oh waouh.
Alright, things and
Quelle diversité dans
And
le,
junk.
dans le catalogue.
things, stuff, and junk.
Now you've got it.
Hello, I'm Jerry.
Junior?
Yeah,
Ça fait peur.
no reply.
Ça fait peur, pauvre Junior.
Hello.
Junior? He's shy. Step right up and admire the goods, but make sure that your eyes stay in your head. Although that wouldn't be a problem, because we have outstanding glass eyes among all the things you can buy here at ridiculously low
Toujours plus.
prices. Ridiculously low. At Church Mouse and Son.
Glass eyes?
And much more. The traveling merchants, church...
You talk like a...
Well, funny, but let's get... What do Church Mouse...
Is there anything for...
maybe... one...
C'est bon, il essaie de me vendre des trucs, c'est merveilleux.
Well...
Je ne te parlerai plus jamais, ni à toi, ni aux gens de ta famille.
Well, R.D. Very day...
But...
Oh, we were almost in business. Negotiating skill...
Oh non.
He'll be taking over...
Junior.
Junior? But... I really...
Oui,
Junior?
oui on sait. C'est
It's
terrible.
the high...
Things...
Now...
Ok. Ne surtout pas à recliquer sur eux. Champignons marrons.
They smell earthy. I like mushrooms a lot better like this than in Mum's salads. Ugh. Wow, the whole town fits under the tree. Any bird who built a nest up on a branch would have a magnificent view. Nice view. From here you can see the cafe and the city wall. And one of the mouse guard's cannons.
Oh c'est
A
chaud.
sad human face behind ivy. I
Je
wonder
trouve
if
qu'il y a
he
un
painted
visage
that.
humain dans cette
You can
ville
see
avec
into
que
the
des
town
animaux
hall from here. The old squirrel
anthropomorphes,
Jonathan
c'est
has
comme ça qu'on dit
already
quand
seen
c'est
me.
un
He's
animal mais
waving
avec un
his
corps
cane.
d'humain.
I think he's afraid I'll climb in through the window and walk all over his books. I'd never do that. At least, not while someone is looking. What a weird statue. There's a little stone face in the crystal. And some kind of amber thing. I hear a fine sound. Very, very softly. Like someone flicked the glass.
Ok. Alors, est-ce que j'ai d'autres choses à regarder dans cet endroit? J'ai pas l'impression. Ça, c'est pour aller vers le centre-ville. Je crois qu'on est bon. En revanche, on a des choses à récupérer. Alors, on a une gouttelette ici, que j'ai vue. J'ai vu une autre gouttelette par là. J'en ai vu une au milieu pendant que Jean-Jacques parlait. Non, ça n'est pas une, ça? Ah, si. J'ai mal cliqué. Et un autocollant là. Oh, oh. Du coup, j'ai eu 3 gouttes et un autocollant. Est-ce qu'il y a d'autres choses sur cet écran? L'autocollant, c'est bon. 1, 2, 3. J'ai l'impression que j'ai récupéré tout ce que la soluce me propose aussi. Cool. Je suis content, je les avais vus. On va aller du côté du centre-ville maintenant. On va aller par là. Le mur de la ville là. Bonjour monsieur. Ça c'est ce qu'on voyait de l'autre côté.
We even had to evacuate the town.
That sounds horrible.
Well, it was. So if I see one of those horrid creatures, then kaboom! Usually they fly out the northwest. I have to keep my eyes open all the time, even at night. Paws off! The cannon has to be ready for the next crow attack. Imagine a critter like that flying right into the town hall. Again, usually they fly out the northwest. I have to keep my eyes open all the time, even at night.
A cannon, just like in a pirate movie. Arr. I'm Jerry Hazelbeard, the pirate maid.
Barbe
Paws
noisette.
off! Nobody is allowed to touch the cannon, not even me. Especially not me. Except in an emergency. The cannon has to be ready for the
jamais
next
d'entretien du
crow
canon.
attack. Imagine a critter like that flying right into... Usually they fly... I have to keep my... Even at night.
Nord-ouest, les corbeaux. Par contre, franchement, et dans les armes, lui, il a pris fusil baïonnette, ok. Lui, il a choisi une feuille. Hein, il est à fond. Canonnier.
Wow, the whole town fits under the tree. Any bird who built a nest up on a branch would have a magnificent view. I wonder if mice and squirrels live like this in our woods. Did I always just take a wrong turn in the woods at home?
Lui d'abord.
Hello, Mr. Squirrel.
Please, everyone calls me Spitzweg.
Bonjour, Spitzweg.
By the way,
Chanté.
in case you're wondering, I'm a Sussex.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Je me posais pas la question, mais je savais pas que ça existait.
Ready for some adventure.
I'm an adventurer and scientist, and on my latest expedition, I will travel the 7 seas to document the differences in their flora and fauna. Just look at all the maps in my backpack. The beauty of
C'est impressionnant, monsieur.
nature
En effet.
manifested in its subtlest, most delightful way in these loving records. Yes, I'm on an enormous adventure, and it begins here at home in our humble cold water brook.
Oh, that sounds exciting. But why aren't you on your way? That much ocean must take an awfully long time to explore.
Tell me about it. I wanted to complete the first leg with a traditional mousewood leaf boat. I ordered it from the Hedgehog brothers. They are the most talented and reliable craftspeople here in the woods, you know. All they had to do was float the boat down the cold water brook to me. But I've been waiting here for a while now. Say, you wouldn't happen to be heading to the pumpkin patch on the edge of town, would you? If you could ask about my boat at the Hedgehog Brothers workshop, you would be doing me a big favor.
No problem, I'll take care of it. This owl statue looks incredibly wise. It must have seen all kinds of things swim, float and gurgle past in the brook.
Oh, l'énorme poisson.
There's a big fish flapping its fins at the bottom of the brook. I think it's waiting for someone to open the barrier.
The catfish in the water is a ruthless predator and can get, let's say, rather unpleasant on a bad day. So the barrier is to keep him out of the town. Therefore, I can only open it when the catfish isn't here.
Ok. Oh.
Securely locked. Who is that? Oh, just another owl statue. Oh, my mistake.
Et puis là c'est l'autre côté, il faut passer par la porte, j'imagine. On va récupérer les petites gouttes. J'en ai vu une là,
And another.
une là
And another.
et une là.
And another.
J'en vois pas d'autres. Sur le côté on me dit une, deux, trois. Ouais, ça a l'air d'être ça. Ok, ok. On va aller à la porte de la ville là. Alors. Ça c'est bon. Parmi
Hey,
eux.
who are you? I've
Bonjour.
never seen you here before.
Je viens d'un lointain pays.
Today.
Yeah?
Yeah, together with a rabbit with weird red eyes.
Well, I remember that one.
I'm Jerry Hazelnut, magician in training.
Magician? You? I might have bought that from your friend with the red eyes, but... Oh, why do I have to stand guard out here while you get to have fun?
Welcome to Mousewood, newcomer. Your
Merci,
friend
monsieur.
with the red eyes seem familiar.
On voit que c'est le monsieur avec la feuille qui est le plus aimable. Hein.
From me to you, stay within the town, all right? The crows are circling low over the woods today.
Another statue. It looks like those stone eyes have seen a lot. This statue looks like a mouse, like a grumpy city guard. Faced with something like that, you feel a lot more cheerful yourself. Some company that is for the real gods. It says, to the path tree, how weird. We call it the same thing. In Mousewoodese it says, to the Coldwater Brook Bridge, but it looks like gobbledygoo keys.
C'est pour ça. Travers la pelouse, vers la rivière j'imagine. Est-ce qu'il y avait autre chose? J'ai pas l'impression. Ok. Apparemment il y a un autocollant que je peux choper. Alors il est où? Parce que lui pour le coup je l'ai pas vu. On the gatehouse behind the guard with a leaf. Oh. Je l'aurais totalement loupé. Oh. Alors, on veut aller par ici. Ah, c'était l'écran qu'on avait l'occasion de voir lors de la cinématique où on est venu dans la ville pour la première fois. Merveilleux ça. Alors.
There's an owl's wall here too, just like at home.
C'est le mur.
Wait, I know you, or at least someone who's just as lazy as you.
C'est pour partir. Ça aussi.
Oh, you're in Mousewood too. How funny. The little hare statue isn't so little here.
Attends, on est devenu bien petit. Oh, c'est lui qui passe là de temps en temps. Adorable. Alors, j'ai vu des gouttes là.
And
J'ai vu.
another.
Premier plan aussi.
And
Est-ce que j'en vois d'autres? J'ai pas l'impression. Maintenant que je sais ce que je cherche, hein, c'est plus simple de jouer à ce petit jeu-là. Non, j'ai pas l'impression. Alors, blablabla, blablabla. Ouais, il y en a bien que 2 apparemment. Cool. Retour à l'arbre portail. Là, on se balade pour le moment. On chope les objets qu'on peut choper. On chope les petites gouttes et les autocollants. On découvre les écrans aussi. Et l'organisation entre ces derniers, hein, tant qu'à faire, c'est de faire nos marques. Hein.
What a weird statue. There's a little stone face in the crystal. And some kind of amber thing. I hear a fine sound. Very, very softly. Like someone flicked the glass.
Toi le dernier qui n'est pas sans faire peur, hein, vu notre taille.
Whoa! That is a big spider. Holy cow! As long as it stays right there, it can keep its pretty spider web. It's much, much deeper than it is back home. Good thing I'm a decent swimmer. Who would have thought the old path tree could do something like that? Path tree? Maybe in the olden days, someone actually knew about the portal.
Ok, je vois 2 gouttes.
Another drop.
Ici et une là.
And another.
Ok. On va retourner en ville. Enfin, aux portes de la ville en tout cas. Il y avait un autre chemin aussi qu'on pouvait prendre. Histoire de ruisseau. Est-ce qu'il y a moyen d'accélérer le pas? Pas l'impression. Voilà la pelouse. Et hop. Par là. Bonjour, Humbert.
I'm so hungry. Halt! Who goes there? Ugh. What sort of hideous weasel are you?
Ok, connard. Très bien.
Yeah, sure.
What's the problem?
Très bien,
No
enchanté.
problem. Just pay 500 leaf bucks. Now.
Quoi?
That's what it costs if you want to cross the cold water bridge. That's how much the troll costs.
You mean
Ok, mon petit troll.
No, I mean troll. Leave the talking to those of us who don't make mistakes.
But if we did that, the whole world might go silent.
Everybody but me, that's right.
Huh?
And maybe my babysitter Anya, she says I'm an extremely gifted child. I can stand her, more or less. Well, almost.
Ah,
How
c'est
can
de...
we possibly negotiate
de lui qu'Anya
if I'm
parlait,
not
ok.
supposed to talk?
Fine, fine. 300 leaf bucks.
300 leaf bucks? Oh, right. You must be a government official if you wield this kind of authority. Is there a magician's apprentice discount by any chance? Normally, magician's apprentices get financial aid. I have to cross the bridge for educational purposes.
Educational purposes? Discount? Be glad you have the opportunity to get through here at all. 300 leaf bucks, that's the fee. Pay up or stay on your side of the bridge. It's no loss to us.
Sinon, on a juste à le soulever et le mettre dans le ruisseau. Hein. Et la violence n'est pas une solution, visiblement.
A little cutthroat.
Un petit
I can't
acharné.
get into a fight with a little kid.
Oh, c'est dit.
I'm just too good-natured. I have to find a way to get over the bridge without dangling him over the side by one leg to teach him a lesson. Although...
On le regarde dans les yeux avec le bâton dans la main.
Nah.
C'est pour revenir ici.
So hungry.
There's something written on the stone next to it. Talk to one another, deal with one another, live with one another. In remembrance of the regular meetings held on this brook to reconcile the differences between mice, squirrels, and other inhabitants of Oh, the woods. Are there inhabitants? I guess that would include me if I lived here.
Alors, il y a des gouttes que je peux choper, mais je les vois pas. Ah si, là j'en vois une. Ah c'est... C'est salaud parce que parfois elle est cachée derrière la... Ah non, je peux pas la récupérer? Ah, parfois le clic est chaud. Est-ce qu'il y en a une autre? J'ai pas l'impression. Alors, behind the center of the screen and on top of the stone tablet. Ah oui, oh je la voyais pas celle-là. Clair sur clair. Très bien. Alors, monsieur a faim, hein. C'est l'indice qu'il nous donne. Nous on a une super sucette sur laquelle on a mis du miel. Ce qui peut plaire aux petits enfants comme lui.
Oh, that smells so good. Is it a honey lollipop? Okay, I'll tell you what. You give me the lollipop and I'll let you go through. Just this once.
Je fais la taille de... la taille de la moitié de sa tête en hauteur. Hein.
Actually, I think the honey made it even healthier.
Can't be. Healthy things don't taste good. Since when are weird weasels like you health experts anyway?
Seems like animals can do anything here. I wouldn't be at all surprised by a weasel that's a health expert.
Oh. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette histoire? Je peux traverser le pont. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette histoire de fantôme là? Oh, il y a une goutte là aussi.
Another drop.
Ah, il y a un passage ici.
I'd better stay on the signposted trails. I'd get hopelessly lost in the fields. The sun has really dried out the fields. A brief shower would do them good.
Je suis étonné qu'il n'y ait pas d'observation sur le portail. Oh, oh, Ursula, cuicui. Ah oui, il y a un gros corbeau dessus. Oh non. Oh non. Oh petite.
What was that? Oh no! Someone is being attacked by a crow. Hey! It's Ursula!
Menu. J'ai une arme. J'ai un biscuit très sec. Ça j'aurais clairement pas trouvé, hein. Mince. Hop. Hop.
Well, if the pigeons in the park go for this kind of thing. At least Anya's cupcakes seem to appeal to birds.
Alors. 1 million de trucs à regarder. Ah non. Ok, je peux pas aller la voir pour autant. Ok, bon.
The building collapsed.
Regardons l'écran déjà.
Looks like someone just pecked apart the ceiling and the walls. This is scary.
Ah, la vie, j'ai pas le droit non plus. Ok.
The large river back there has burst its banks. Looks like everyone had to leave in a hurry. Maybe I can flick the antenna to chase off the crow, but I can't reach the antenna.
Ah.
The large river back there has burst its banks. Looks like everyone had to leave in a hurry. How cute. But it looks somewhat thoughtful too. It seems to be gazing directly at the flooded part of the edge of the woods.
C'est chelou parce qu'il y a... Tu sais, il y a zone inondée qui est par-dessus. Figurine de
They look
poisson.
much more pleasant than that huge catfish at the barrier.
Ok.
The sign says, path into the swamp, beware of mosquitoes. The shoelace still looks quite usable. I'll take it with me.
C'est pour se casser.
This thing is huge. It smells pretty leathery. I wonder who lost this.
Allez, donc là, je peux pas accéder à cette partie-là. Ça marche. Alors, on a chopé le lacet.
Maybe I can use this to flick the antenna and give the crow a good whack. Gotcha! Drat, it won't budge. Oopsie.
Ah, maintenant, j'ai
Oh
un
well, who needs that antenna anyway?
pseudo-grappin.
Now I can throw the rope just like a grappling hook. Leave the little owl alone or I'll let you have it. There, now you're in for it.
Ouf.
No reason to thank me. I,
Oh,
magician's
petit Ursula.
apprentice, Jerry Hazelnut, gladly help wherever I can.
I saw everything.
Oh, on a un spectateur en
You're
plus.
a hero.
Notre premier fan.
Not really.
You're just like my friend Uli. Unfortunately, he's... Oh well.
Oh non.
Here, take this.
What is it?
A flyer. A mouse has to make a living, you know.
Wow! He said I'm a hero. I'd better take you home now, Ursula. You can ride in my backpack. She was still clutching a crow feather. Did Ursula pluck that from the crow?
Sachant qu'elle arrête pas de mettre le boxon partout, Ursula. Maintenant, elle est... oh, elle est celui-là. C'est trop mignon. J'espère qu'elle va pas mettre le boxon dans mon sac. Hein. Un beau postal magique. Du coup, j'ai eu... Ah oui, j'ai une feuille là. Publicité pour leçon de violon.
The virtuoso Maxim Mousikov currently resides in Mousewood and is prepared to teach one, but only one, highly gifted apprentice the art of playing the violin. Interested parties, please apply. Too bad I'm not very musical.
Petit autocollant.
A sticker.
Oh. Maintenant, je peux regarder ça.
Here's a handwritten note. Beware, this is crow territory. For as long as it's unsafe by the river, I will be broadcasting from the swamp. Mousewood Radio. The voice of Mousewood won't give up. Signed, Ludwig Borrower. P.S. Alright, I do give up. Now the swamp path is flooded as well. I'm going to be off the air until it's cleared. The building is a shambles. I can't shake the feeling that the crows around here are pretty unpleasant company.
Et maintenant, on peut regarder un peu partout.
What a pretty flower. I think I've seen it on the label of one of Mum's relaxation teas. I'll grab a bud to take along.
Tac, tac. Les baies qui sentent bon.
I can't reach them. I better be careful with this thing.
Ok. Ouais, je me suis dit peut-être que...
I better be careful with this thing. A stick won't help here.
Très bien, très bien. J'ai voulu tenter. Et là on a un passage. Là on a un passage aussi. Des champignons.
This looks like a little flight of stairs. But the mushrooms will have to grow a bit before I can climb the tree. Then I can investigate why it's snowing up there. The front wheel is frozen to the spot.
Oh, can you believe it? But the weather has been really strange around this tree for the last couple of weeks. And now it's even started to snow up there. Oh, I've got too much to do. But without my mail bike, I can't deliver the mail.
Je sais pas pourquoi on n'avait pas de texte cette fois, mais globalement, le gars peut plus livrer le courrier parce que entre les inondations, le fait qu'il commence à neiger sur le côté, là, c'est de pire en pire.
That's the same symbol I saw in my magical letter. The sign of the tree walkers. Maybe somebody left that here because there's a tree portal nearby. Blue juice. Every keg a treat. Only 2 leaf bucks. Take a jug for some good luck. A quality product from the friendly wood dwarves. There's an asterisk next to the word friendly and some small print at the bottom. The purchase or consumption of this wood dwarf product in no way obliges the wood dwarf to treat their customers in a
Ah mais calmez pas trop, hein.
There's only 1 keg of blue juice left. Looks like Mousewood is running out of blue juice.
Okay.
Empty. There's only 1. Looks like.
Sûrement une pièce, un truc comme ça pour pouvoir avoir le dit fût. Et il y a une goutte là. Hop.
Another one.
Et apparemment il y en a une autre que pour le coup je n'ai pas vue. Ah oui, elle est là.
Another drop.
Ok. Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il fait là, lui? Il a l'air de beaucoup s'amuser, en tout cas.
Private property of the wood dwarfs. Looks like the dwarves are also in contact with the post office. But if they brew this popular blue juice, I'm sure they also mail it to their customers. Securely locked. There's a note here. What does the note say? Quarantine. Our housemate Steinberg Wooddwarf has come down with a terrible disease.
Ah.
He is grouchy and grumpy and in a really
Ça va être
bad
compliqué
mood.
d'avoir notre
And
jus,
now
hein, visiblement.
he's also sick and coughing and sneezing. Do not disturb. Until the quarantine ends, we are going to camp out in the cold woods on the muddy ground. Therefore, we are also grouchy and grumpy and in a really bad mood. Production of blue juice will be discontinued until Steinberg recovers. Soft steel and logger, wood dwarfs.
Ok.
It looks interesting over there as well.
Pourquoi les nains ont disparu et où est-ce qu'ils sont allés maintenant?
How exciting!
aussi.
Too bad the gate. Another drop.
J'en ai une en bas.
Another one. A swift, cold, pebbly, babbling brook. It's running even faster here than it is over in Mousewood. The Great Zaroff, clairvoyant illusionist, coming soon to a theatre near you. When and where? Strange. How exciting! Too bad the gate is closed. It looks interesting over there as well, but I can't get across the brook here.
Oh, mais dis donc! Serait-ce notre facteur? On verra ça dans le prochain épisode. J'espère que celui-ci, justement, d'épisode vous a plu. On continue notre exploration du Bois des Souris. On a découvert tout un nouveau pan à la fois de la ville, mais aussi maintenant de l'extérieur de cette dernière, en périphérie, hein, pourrait-on dire. Et on a sauvé Ursula qui est dans notre sac à dos. Peut-être qu'on va pouvoir donner un petit coup de main à notre ami, enfin ami en devenir en tout cas, facteur grenouille.